Hello, VOD viewers, and welcome to Layers of Fear. If you're going, Hannah, I know this name. Why are we coming back to this in 2023? Welcome to a completely reworked Layers of Fear. I don't know if Redux might be the actual magical name for this, but it has been completely remade. Layers of Fear 1 and 2 and the DLC completely remade and repackaged into an Unreal Engine 5 engine. So it always looked quite pretty, but even prettier now. It's had some accessibility settings added in, which hopefully will be helpful for a couple of bits I'm thinking about, especially in 2, because there are some strobing lights. And they've done a big tie-in terms of considering trigger warnings going forwards, which is lovely. You don't have to have them on, but they're there. So we'll get to all of that in a minute. I'll show you the game's menu before we go in, but they also sent me a box. Now, I got sent a press box for this when the first game came out. And the gist is you're playing... I don't think you're playing as the painter, but you're exploring the mansion of a slightly mad painter, shall we say, who has some questionable artistic tastes, and the box contained some clues as to all of that. So we'll see this time if that is the case. It's been living in my room for a couple of weeks, actually. Also, thank you very much to Evolve PR and to Bloober Team for setting this all up. You play as the daughter. I think that might be the DLC. But they've done a bit of a rework of how those things fall as well, so that I think the storyline makes a bit more... Well, not necessarily makes a bit more sense, but I think it's a bit more seamless, because it's now not DLC, and it's now not a second game. It's just all repackaged. So yeah, we'll find out. Oh, lovely! There's a nice blood smear on the lid. So, thank you very much. That is a coupon for the game. I do already have it, so I will double check if that is my code. I think it probably is. Thank you, Smeb, for the 70 months as well. Thank you. We have a lovely Polaroid. Again, slightly bloody. Don't worry too much about that. It's all printed, by the way, on posh little paper, so it does feel tactilely quite nice, but also a little bit authentic. There's lots of water staining and stuff on the back that they've printed in. What else have we got? Oh yes, there it is. Hello. We have rats. They haunt me in my nightmares. There's a rat. We have some blurb, which I'll talk about in a minute. We have Dear Something. Being a long-term admirer of your work, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal. Wishing you a fruitful and inspirational stay. Sincerely, the management. I think that might be 2. We also have the artist's oath, which, again, I will read to you in a minute. Some of this is potentially spoilers, maybe not. What else we got? Excuse me. I didn't... What? We've got... Now, this definitely was in the first, or a variation of this was in the first box, because I remember getting it and going, oh my. Also, excuse me, the door. It was not the box, the food box. We've got a veg box coming, VOD viewers. So if it's that, we've got a sack of potatoes and loads of other stuff, then I have to go and give Cliff a hand because it's a 2-person thing. It's also very hot here. So I'm going to slowly get slightly more deranged and also sweaty as we go on. But maybe that's the appropriate situation to be playing Layers of Fear in. Now, this is a lovely picture. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can. There you go. Is Lady? Is Skull? Lady Skull. She's covered in cobwebs. So let me see if I can get them off, because the cobwebs are trying to bring the the packaging with it. And I don't really want to put it all over my desk, but I do want to try and get the effect for you a bit better. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Give a nice dust. We've got to do that anyway. We're tidying up a mansion. So this is not necessarily the lady of the house. She has a lovely pet ferret, but sometimes she's just a skull. Is she holding a rat? Oh yeah, she's holding a rat that's snarling. So lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. And also, oh wait a minute. That's an item. So what's this? It's not a pen and ink, is it? Oh my God. Holy, they bought me a Parker pen. They bought me a fountain pen, a Parker fountain pen. They're established in 1888, and they've given me a cartridge. That's very exciting. Thank you very much. As someone who is, someone has a master's in modern contemporary writing. Bit of an English nerd, like a pen. Amazing. So that's that. And then what's this then? If this isn't, I thought maybe it was going to be, I thought maybe that was the fountain, when I saw Parker, I was like fountain pen and then a well of ink, like a bottle. But thankfully not, because that's very messy. Ink cartridge, much more easy to use. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh no, it is ink. Oh, that's amazing. It's red ink. It's deep red ink. So you could, several fountain pens and that will like let you suck that up. That's very cute. Also, I think it's, do I recognise Pelican, which I think I do recognise as a brand. Sweet, thanks. That's very cute. I'm going to put you back in. Just try and make sure that the spider's webs, in fact, if I do it that way, the spider's webs won't get stuck on the back. Parker pen, ink, put that in the corner. And then we've got some text. Oh, I've also got, what's this? The Royal Atlantic Line, the best way to America. And it's a great way to travel. I don't know if you knew that. So you might be going on a cruise, everyone. French à la carte restaurants, 2 promenade decks, 3 elevators, a Parisian cafe, most luxurious first-class suite. One of the largest steamers in the world. We don't know the name of it, though. That is very deliberately obscured. It's not the Titanic. I hope. No, it can't be the Titanic. It's fine. The Royal Atlantic Line. That sounds like it's established. It's fine. Right, that and that and that can go back in here. Just an attempt to like keep it all in one place. And then we have various bits of webbing on me. So then we have a little bit of blurb. Hi. Layers of Fear takes you on an epic journey into the realm of art and darkness, an adventure we first embarked on in 2016. Doesn't seem like 2016, does it? When we dropped the first game in our series, the impact that it had on both us and our community completely shaped us as a studio, to the extent that they are now one of the studios that's making a Silent Hill game, right? That's how big a deal Layers of Fear has been for them. Also, I think Bloober Team might have made was it the Medium that they made as well? So they've got they've been doing some fun little horror games for some time. This game ignited an intense passion for crafting immersive and chilling narratives. Funny that allow gamers to confront their deepest fears and uncover their true selves. Today we're excited to present our third act, the last brushstroke, the final note in our coda, or maybe it's the beginning. Plunge into the twisted layers of fear and confront your own personal demons. We hope this gift encourages you to explore all the pages in the story of Layers of Fear. We're happy to have you join us in the journey. We appreciate your support. There's various bits that you don't need to worry about to do with embargoes, which were yesterday when it came out, etc. They were like, please don't spoil it for everyone, give them a bit. Did they do the Blair Witch game too, with the dog? So yeah, they've been dabbling in horror for a bit. We also then have this thing, the Artist's Oath, which I'll read now. We may come back to it. We may not. Who holds the devil? Let him hold him well. He hardly will be caught a second time. It says at the top in different writing. It says the Artist's Oath. For the exchange of unparalleled artistic abilities, so extraordinary that the world has yet to behold, endowed with the power to conjure immortal masterpieces that shall enthrall humanity for all time, I, in all good faith, hereby swear allegiance to the greater belief. As proof of my commitment, I offer up my immortal soul to unleash the depths of my creative potential, unfettered until the final gasp of my fleeting days. Oh, good. He's sold his soul to Satan. Brilliant. Other demons are available. However, should I ever dare to betray, defy, disregard, or precipitate any act of ingratitude to the greater belief, let it be known that the eternal pits of hellfire await me as my final resting place. It has been signed by someone. Their name has been crossed out. So that's just to give you a little vibe. They are independent, I think. Although, actually, I think the Medium was in partnership with Xbox, Bloober Team. But generally, they're an independent studio. So, yeah, thank you very much for sending this. Lovely. Love the pen. We'll be using the pen. Now we put the box of the very cursed painting over here. And hopefully it doesn't get out in the night and murder us all. Right. Let's have a go, shall we? Now, I have penciled this in as a full playthrough because it was a long time ago that I did the first one. And I'd quite like to have it on the channel. So I've got an actual, separate VOD for it. So, various warnings, please. There are photosensitive bits. There are potentially flashing lights. I think that's more in the second game. Obviously, it's now all packaged up, but, that's the thing. I also want to do a shout-out to Layers of Fear's, I don't know why I was going to say Layers of Fear's dev team, to Bloober, but also to Safe in Our World, which is a charity that I am a patron of, and it's lovely to see more games, including mentions of Safe in Our World, and also mental health warnings, especially with horror. It's inexcusable in 2023 that we're not doing stuff like this. So, props to the team. Layers of Fear contains content that some players may find disturbing or triggering. I have tried to list them in summary below, but these are a more detailed description of what's there, just in case. So there's depictions of aggression and violence, violent language, domestic and child abuse or neglect, unsettling childhood imagery such as dismembered or possessed dolls, disarrayed childhood belongings, unsettling depictions of human-like figures such as mannequins, blood and blood-like substances, fire, visual depictions of severe bodily injuries, e.g. burns, alcohol abuse, audible and visual hallucinations, demonic imagery, rats, dogs, bad, I assume maybe dying, just when it says dogs, confined spaces, the sensation of being trapped or chased, depression, self-harm, and suicide. If you are sensitive to any of these themes, or you have a history of experiencing similar difficulties in the past, please use caution when playing. Do the warnings qualify as spoilers? In a way. Sort of, but I don't care when it comes to people's mental health. Also, these games have been out for several years. This is basically a reimagining of existing material. So I have already spoilt a lot of the game for you and reading you the letter of him selling his soul to somebody for artistic talent. So don't worry too much about that. If at any point you are having a negative reaction to this content, please remember you can pause or stop the VOD at any point. And if you're live, please also, you can step away at any point and take breaks. If you feel like at any point you would like some support, safeinourworld.org is the place to go, or one of the many places you can go. So please put your mental health first. With that in mind, shall we delve into a Gothic horror mansion? Oh, thank you, Stuart, for the follow. So, Settings. I want to very quickly look at accessibility. You can turn off head bobbing. We're doing that. You can twiddle with various things to do with button pressing. Subtitles, I have made them quite big. I've made them as big as they go. I've also, we can tweak the colour of the subtitles if you want, although we'll probably stick with white. Controls, we're geared. Sound, might put music back up. Graphics, I'm doing it 1440p. I don't need it to be at 4K. I don't need to be able to see that much horror. And there is also a safe mode if for whatever reason you're struggling. You can stop enemies killing you. There's also sensitive content warnings. Now, I have turned this on mostly so we can see what it's like. I know that in Dead Space, it pops up in the corner, like before you find something in the new Dead Space. So I thought we'd have that on, because the more warnings there are, the better, because this game does play heavily on, again, neglect, abuse, alcoholism. Like, the blood and gore's there. Is the music a bit loud now? Ah. How's that? Would you like it down a little bit more? Do that, actually. Better, yeah. That's why I was like, we'll chill in the menu for a little bit, because I knew that it played a bit of violin. Ah, right. Unreal Engine 5. So yeah, this has been remade from the ground up on Unreal 5, which is why it's quite exciting. I look at the light particle-y things in the menu. I haven't got ray tracing on, just because again I'm streaming it, but it's all there if you want to do the funky stuff. Chapters mode lets you make choices you didn't make in your main playthrough and see where they lead. Its save files are separate from story mode and won't influence it. That's pretty fun. So yeah, we have the painter's story, the daughter's story, the musician's story, the actor's story, and we'll be going through all of these. Oh, the actor is the ship, I think. The daughter is the DLC for 1. Not sure about... I guess the musician is also DLC, or that might be new content. I do have the review guide, actually. Let me have a quick skim. So you have Layers of Fear, the painter. Then you have Layers of Fear Inheritance, which is the DLC. Then you have Layers of Fear 2, which is actor's story. And the musician, it seems to be entirely new. And there is a bit that's going to tie everything together as well. With the writer, who's obviously Alan Wake. Can you imagine? So yeah, built on Unreal Engine 5, this does support ray tracing, HDR and 4K, should you wish to utilise any of those. There are multiple endings. In fact, yeah, there's a new chapter as well. Like, there's loads of stuff, basically. It's all been repackaged. It's also available on PS5 and Xbox Series X or S if you have those. They do also recommend using a gamepad controller for the best experience, but I'm terrible with aiming at those. So... I'm just not going to do that. I don't trust myself. Right, so with that in mind, let's go. New story. Let's go with that. Is that all right for people? Generally, I put the gamma up a little bit when I'm streaming because you lose a bit of darkness. Also, it's a sunny day. Some of you will be watching this in the garden or in a very bright space. Hi, Ruffle Feathers. Good day to you. I'm going to assume that's good. It's good you're in the dark, though. Fine. Oh. Damn.
I once had it all. My palate was sated. Nostrils stimulated. Standing, venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain.
Well, this looks very good, doesn't it?
I'm still not sure what game you're playing. But I'm back.
I mean, obviously it's cutscene, but this is stunning cutscene. Also, it's actually nice to see something on Unreal 5, because I don't know what they're using for Silent Hill, but obviously gives you an idea of what they can do.
Mine.
10 years earlier. So yeah, I think we also you have the writer's story that frames everything. So I think this is the writer we've just met. Apart from the first game's like premise of the artist, I've forgotten a lot of it, which is actually good because it means that I get to kind of experience it again for the first time. But there was no writer before, so this is good. How is the lighting all right? Are you good with this? Can you roughly see that there's a bed there? I'm not saying can you see it in detail, but you can see shapes in the room. Because that's something that last generation's horror couldn't do very well, really. If you compare it to what we're getting in Unreal 5, the Capcom engine, with light and dark and shadows, it's like, wow. So, I'm excited for this. Also, look at the textures on the wood. Yeah, is it going to be an Unreal 5 2 remake?
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Whoops. Well, sorry, mate. It's fine now. Are they doing Silent Hill 2? Is that which one Bloober's doing? I've lost track of who's doing what, because there's like 6. So yeah, we get to wander around, explore some things, have a little look. Also a lovely typewriter, just like Alan. Imagine if one day Sam Lake just popped up and went, "This is canonically part of the Remedy verse." We're like, no, not another one. What is that? No dates, mid-20s. Okay, so they are remaking Silent Hill 2. Okay, cool. So yeah, like, you know, why not? Why not remaster your entire horror collection before you do Silent Hill 2, just for funsies? It's a good test. Cool. Right, I guess I'm leaving then. Oh yeah, doors. You have to actually physically open and close them. I forgot about all that. Hello? Part of me regrets. Alright, PT demo, please. Bloody doors. Part of me regrets not putting the brightness up more, but this is what it's supposed to look like. Amnesia door, yeah, they were very into... So Amnesia and a couple of other horror games were very into the idea of like tactile moving things, so Layers of Fear is one that does do that. At certain points it is going to be a slight problem. pretty sure something chased me. I want to say it's Layers of Fear 2. And I just sort of shut the door in their face and was like, let's just leave. Let's just not. Let's
Look,
not
I'm
think
aware
about
of the
this.
rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember. It's in our best interest to leave them be.
Oh, it's also part of the Dishonored. It's not part of the Dishonored universe. Also, that automatically came up with the transcription, which is lovely. Oops. This engine appears to be on and working, so I don't think I'm actually supposed to... Well, I don't think I will find answers down here. So I might do. Just hang on a minute, lighting. Where is it? We don't need to be this... We don't need... Not now. Remind me later. I don't want to update. We don't need to be this bright. Hello. Because it automatically adjusts. So I can just turn that down a bit on my end. Just take the edge off the lighting. Oh. Shit. Thank you. Please don't go out. With mild stress. What's this?
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission
Have that letter.
astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
Oh, a boat will arrive once a week with supplies. If you need anything, there's a phone on the premises. Wishing you a fruitful and inspirational stay. The management. The management. Are there any? There's no lights, by the way. There's just no light
The
switches.
author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
What? So you get to... So we won a competition, and now we have to... The essay that we wrote have to turn it into a book whilst living at the lighthouse. Seems very, very silly. That's locked, okay. Oh, this looks good. 1955. That's also locked.
Huh? Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
Bonjour. Hello? Who's that?
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. So it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Well,
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
why do I need to start writing so quickly? Also, I've just realised it's a lighthouse. Lighthouse by the sea. Oh, this did open.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you.
So that
Yours.
are we mama? 'Cause it says read that book. Bloody pipes. Out of order? What?
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and
A woman. Okay. I guess I better go do some writing then. Goodbye. Once upon a time. Hello? Must be the wind. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thanks, love angel. Oh, God. Here's a point. Do I have a flash? No, I don't have a flashlight as, what it controls. There is no flashlight. Yeah, no, there is, just not for her. That's fine. Hello? What the shit is happening? Excuse me. Oh God, it's the fluttering thing that we saw in a vision. Hi, Bina. It's fine, we're gonna do this, and then we've got a sponsor stream from 4 o'clock, which will calm us all down. We can build a theme park, be nice and calm. Madam. Right, we'll buy them.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Oh yeah, hang on, let me just shut her in. Oh my goodness, 2 of you. Titan, thank you for the 65 months, and Careless, thank you for the 32. Hello both. The cloth animation was great. The Unreal 5 so far is doing great work. Everything's on, I think, medium no, I've got high textures. Everything that's shadow I put to medium because that's usually where it's a bit like challenging for the graphics card.
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here.
That must be the sun.
Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Hi, son. So our son is, he said in the letter crippled, so some sort of physical ailment, but then meds as well. So I don't know. Thank you, Wombat, for the 8 months. Lighthouses are available for sale in the US if anyone's interested. Yeah, I think you could. I think there's possibly a couple knocking around in the UK as well, if you want to renovate them. That's the main thing. The lighthouses in the UK generally a little bit older, falling down, or still in use. However, if you go to Scotland, you can, every now and then, there's a cheeky little castle/tower that comes up for sale. The only downside to living in a lighthouse is lots of stairs. Also, I don't think there's not a lot of space per room, is there? I think usually you had the lighthouse and the keeper would have a hut next to it. Or it would be like the house. It'd be the structure. A little bit like we stayed in an old windmill last weekend. And you have the windmill and then you have the cottages there. But yes. They are fun. Lower floors are okay though. Yeah, that's true. You do also have to be a fan of the sea. Because obviously, proximity. If you're like, oh, I don't like that saltwater air, then tough. So right, our child seems to be fine. Is on some medication. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure the meds will work. I'm sure we won't have to worry about him. I'm going back to writing. Just, no one is going to keep me from my writing. This is also peak Gothic horror, by the way. That's something that Layers of Fear did quite well originally. The premise for a lot of Gothic horror, short stories, etc., Edgar Allan Poe, M.R. James, Random person, first person story, random person goes to a place, discovers something there that's a little bit unsettling, a little bit weird. Sometimes it's not always clear if it's supernatural or someone's not very well. That kind of thing. Often as well a creative person who is going somewhere for a retreat. Like it fits all of those kind of tropes. So the fact that we're getting interrupted every time we write and stuff like that, very on brand.
I know how you must feel.
Hey, laissez-faire one.
Lost.
Here we go.
Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde. The picture of Dorian Gray. So once again, we have gone through this warning in detail earlier. I'm just going to quickly point out the story is divided into 6 chapters, each take about an hour to complete. So please, if at any point you need to bail out, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD, please do. Your mental health matters. Oh, hello. Oh, God. Okay. I recognise this. Is that the voice of the person for the first game? Yes. Yes. Now, the management who called her, I suspect was also him. But I'm not sure. It's one of those things where it's like, was there ever a competition, you know? So I think they have retained the original cast as much as possible, or voice lines. There was a child here once. This is a family home. There was also a dog here once. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How's the rain? Yeah, if you forget about the demonic spirits and the cursedness of this place, it's beautiful. It's stunning. Very fancy.
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers.
I am not sure if everything was voice acted before. I genuinely can't remember. I also am enjoying the fact they didn't read out the bit in brackets that says, I have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. Thank you. Some whiskey. We don't want that. So we can pick everything up. In some cases, that will be helpful. In some cases, it will just be random tat and exploring. Right, is this the...
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Have a nice day. Okay, that's going to be locked, yep. This is not locked, that's the cellar. We'll come back to you. Oh my god, sorry, the lighting there. That's, again, unreal in this generation of lighting. Like candlelight stuff. Disgustingly nice. Look at that as well. Look at the trees outside. It genuinely feels like a rainstorm. I can't remember exactly what was outside before. There may have been nothing in the previous, like the original. It may have been a very weird effect or just darkness. Look at that. That's great. Right, hang on. Ooh, oh my god, lads. That's amazing. I vaguely remember the kitchen.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you.
What's this? Paint, rose door, burnt umber, sienna, 25 brushes, 50 packs of air fresheners, 10 kilograms of apples, 30 booze. We'll take that. We might need that for science. Sorry, I'm enjoying looking at the food. Is that a dragon fruit? Like individual fruit and veg? You can tell what it is now. It's just not some like unshapen mass. I love this. Oh. That's, yeah, sorry, that is alarmingly good looking. Oh, what's this? Paprika, used with wild abandon in sauce, marinades on something, or mixed with butter for bread or pastry. A lot of flavour. Looks more like a gourd. So there's a pumpkin-y gourd thing, then there's whatever that is. Then there's what I think might be a quince, a kiwi fruit, 2 types of pear, a swede, a sweet potato, sometimes called a yam, and a mango? Also, banana. This is a very modern household. Jesus Christ, multiple herbs, types of mushrooms. Is that okra as well? Different herbs here. This is immense. Sorry, I'm very, like, food. Food is a thing we look at in games. Apples. So many apples. Like, if it's not a dragon fruit, it's some sort of weird spiky thing. I thought it was dragon fruit. You want to send a message about demons and plant pests, but Automod won't let you. Do you know what word it might be that Automod's catching? This is remastered Wombats. This is all of the Layers of Fear stuff repackaged with a couple of extra things added so that narratively it's all one game. And on Unreal 5. So that's why it's like, I'm just walking around going, well, that's ridiculous. That looks amazing. What the actual shit? A pantry with even more stuff in. Nothing to loot at this time. That's fine. We're just exploring. Hi, Pickle. If you send me if you DM me on Twitch, you message me the sentence, I can tell you what it is that's catching it.
Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke, quote, the spirit of the great Leonardo. Anyway you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success.
It looks amazing, Pickle.
Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
So they're having a baby. Hang on, fiancé, out of wedlock. Oh, that's very, it's 1888, I think. That's very, modern. Hi, Julie. You're right, it wasn't quite the right colour for a dragon fruit. I don't know what else it could be. I don't think it was a pumpkin. What's that? Oh, a dog collar. Yes.
I'm sorry for yesterday.
All the rain's picked
Right.
up.
I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me.
Let me check
about
what year
her.
it is.
Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection.
So,
Now I'm starting to sound like my father.
1920s.
I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
Right, so, the gist is, with this, is the writer is new content. So that where we saw the 1955, it very much could be that this is not necessarily flashback in time, but this is the story that she is writing in the lighthouse. Flashlights are in it, so electricity was in the home from 1890 onwards. The objects appear to be a cross between Victorian age England to Edwardian era, which took place about 1901. The original story takes place around 1910 to 1920. There's also an argument on the there's a massive argument off the back of that about a receipt that they find in the game and when a specific drug was brought in. Which has descended into, I've played the game more than you. I love how I've just found this random fight between two random kids in 2016. Someone else has entered the argument with a completely different date. So there is a receipt that's dated 1969. It could also be 1990s. So who knows? The house is definitely pre-Victorian though. But you don't see a lot of modern stuff. It's all quite traditional. It's very fixed in time, so that it almost doesn't really matter. Hi, Duckstar. Hello? That's a lot of rat traps. Got a rat problem, call us now and forget about it. Fast, efficient, and discreet. We got some rat pox, which kills rats. We got some traps. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like, this stuff is not modern, right? And that's the thing where it's like, there we go. Just set them off because I don't trust the game. When the mannequins are chasing you in Layers of Fear 2, you will probably change your mind about if they're creepy or not. There's this... Oh my god, this is going to overflow and I can't turn it off.
How the hell did they fuck up the length?
Below knee prosthetics. How did they fuck up? Yeah, like this kind of stuff. That says 1969 on it. Actually. So, which does... The snake all in here. That does still work on the timeline. Oh my god, all of the... Oh no, that did drain it. Excellent. Why is that on and why can't I turn it off? Also, there is a light switch in here, but it don't work. Never mind. Okay, fine. Let's go. We have to go upstairs or into the basement. Choices. Very Resident Evil Spencer Mansion. Yeah, it's a similar. They're both modelled off of these big old American mansions that want to be English manor houses, basically. So basement or stairs. The game will. We have to do both. The game will very quickly tell us if we're not supposed to be down here, I think. Fuckity do. Hello? I will punch you in the face, whoever you are. Oh, hi. I do like how it's not actually kicked off yet. This is just mild lighting drama. Oi! Jesus Christ, you messy little rats. Knocking things over. He did say he had a rat problem, but the pest control were like, mate, there are no rats. Report card for somebody. Excused from class of physical education. Failing, well, not failing grades. Art and music, very good at. Social studies, science and health, mathematics, written communication, reading, not as good. Also, lots of tardiness and absentee stuff. So this is potentially, I think, a kid that's ill more than it is a kid that's rebelling. Okay, well, that's fun. Off we go. That chair, please. It does. The game does sort of wait a little bit. You'll notice it's not kicked off. We're not immediately walk through the door and something's gone, hello. You had a little bit of the lighthouse, just, you know, get you into the swing of it. But it lets you settle in and explore the house before it starts dropping anything concerning. Also, please enjoy this painting, which is, again, remastered. You can actually see it. These are all real paintings, I think. But obviously in 2016, you didn't have the stunning high definition.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes.
His wife.
We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
So, as you can probably tell, the fiancé situation, they didn't work out so well. Wow. Wow. Look at the crystal diffraction-y light shit. Also the damp in the ceiling. Some loud rain. I'm enjoying it though because it adds to the oppressiveness. You can't go out in the rain. Like, we're stuck here. It's quite calming. It's a soothing noise, but also it is very much like ramping it up. It's a good use of effectively white noise. Lovely piano.
Been
What's this?
working all night. Don't wake me up.
Right, scrawly man. Hello? Shit, we might have opened the wrong door.
Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent
That's the
naysayers.
wife.
Quote, "She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years," stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems even Anthony Giles, one of its harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating, quote, "There's more to performing music than enthusiasm in a pretty face." When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, "Yes." We caught up with the star.
So I think, if memory serves, the musician, which is the new bit they've added, I think his fiancée, then wife, and also mother of his at least one child, I think she is a musician. I think she is a singer. And then they marry, and her career ends. I think that's the vibe. So, that's who they're referring to. She does appear to have been... I think that's what it is. Memory serves. She appears to be doing well. And obviously has been taken away from that to have a child. Oh, there's nobody in the bed.
The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames.
Ooh.
While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined the comment on today's tragic events.
So, like, this bit of paper, for example, is not from the 60s, right? It's very clearly earlier than that. So that's why it's like there's a timeless element to it. You're not entirely sure where this bit's come from. Ooh, lovely perfume. No? Toilet roll. Roller bandage. Sterilized. A walking cane. And a note.
Sorry. Couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you.
So yeah, husband and wife communicate through notes exclusively at this point. It's very much like there are two different people living in this house and they never see each other. One of them is a recluse artist who is going quite mad. That was very delayed, bless you. Bless you for trying. Unfortunately, I know your game. Hopefully the sound isn't out and that was just a slightly quirky moment. Oh yeah, the werewolf baby. You're definitely cursed, aren't you? I think that piano may start playing stuff at some point. This room's also quite cursed, if memory serves. There's some sort of weird ghost child that lives in here. To do with the fire. Again, might not happen immediately. It might be later. I have to come back in here and look at the damn thing. I'm pretty sure it stands behind you whilst you're fiddling about with the fire.
Let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now.
Oh yeah.
I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Hi, Flux. Get your shit together, mate. Hired you for some illustrations, and you have given me... They're pretty cool illustrations, but not for a kid's book. Like, you'll see one of them in a minute. Brushes. Key. We need that. Here you go. Like, they're pretty cool in themselves, but not probably what you want to put in an illustrated kid's book of Little Red Riding Hood. That is a pretty harsh letter, yes. Like, it starts out, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe a little bit unsettling. Then it... So I'll take those. There's a gun here. Lovely. Right, are you going to show up, random person? Maybe it's not even in this bit. I just remember that somewhere...
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you.
There's a
Tonight it's
fire.
all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised.
Oh yeah, like, Lovely Little Red Riding Hood, unless it's the gothic horror story like the baby book from Resident Evil Village. Yeah. Or, you know, just M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. Gives me that vibe. Okay. Ah, the kids' room. Alright. What we got in here? We got an awful lot of dolls. Oh, we got a puppy. That's a lovely picture of a dog.
Why pink?
What is this? Why pink? Why not pink? Judgmental man. Three people enjoying that little bit of paper wafting. Then that was nice. Cool. Creepy dolls. Oh, these are not even getting started yet. Just wait.
Daddy's here.
Okay. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. God, it does look good, doesn't it? I'm a bit upset about what this means for the horror effects. Because I don't really want to have to deal with them. I think one of the paintings may have warped. But it might just be there isn't one there. Let's take this key. I think we need to go down to... What time is it? Oh, 3 o'clock, thank you. Oh wait, 3 o'clock at night, because that's the witching hour. Certainly ain't day, is it? Here we are. Right, let's just shut that.
No, this is private.
Welcome to the painting area. That's where he painted his work. Hello? Locked. 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 Not locked. Also, get it right this time. Off we go. Hang on. Oh, wait, hang on this. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. I'd like to, but I don't actually... I can't remember how I do this.
Two souls, so passionate, so talented, and yet they wanted to build something so ordinary. A home, a wife, a family, peaceful life. Betrayal of everything that made them both artists, and yet they clung to it.
So that's the writer from the start, so they are adding her in. So the way that this has worked is, this game, plus the DLC, plus the sequel have all been repackaged into one story with more storytelling and levels around it. So the writer, it seems to be, is telling the story of Layers of Fear. It's being like all put into that as a novel instead of a real life event, perhaps. It's being framed in that way, at least. So, if I can't do anything with that, I need to go...
No, this is...
This is private. Also, Black Lady in the writing role, which is a nice little way to inject a bit more diversity into what is predominantly a very white privileged cast by the nature of this. Hang on a minute. This corridor has changed. Save the date. Excellent. Forgot that the corridor's changed. Oh. A bit damp. Oh, excuse me?
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
It's it is an interesting artistic idea. It also it puts it back into the gothic horror that it's drawing from, because so many gothic horror stories are, hey, let me tell you about a weird time I had once in a random house. Like Victorian ghost stories, that like round the campfire vibe. That. So it's a very good way of doing it. Oh, and also there you go, there's the picture of Dorian Gray, just to reinforce as well, as we're talking about weird and quirky, slightly gothic stuff. Just out of reach. Oh. But well, okay, then I'll leave. Oh. The corridor. It has changed. Gentlemen?
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting.
Yeah, that middle section of Frankenstein. Yeah,
The work
exactly.
doesn't
Which
start
is
with the
one of
brush.
the OG
It's like
gothic
family
horrors.
doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Are you afraid of the dark? Yes. A modern, quite literally modern ghost stories. Any of those which are like, hey, let me tell you about a time, or this thing happened to a friend of mine. Yeah, that's peak gothic. Dexter, thank you for the 41 months. And the boo, I love that ditto so much. Every time I see it, it makes me really happy. Because like by sheer chance, whoever it was on Twitter retweeted it. I was like, oh my god, we've got the Pokemon sub badges. It fits so well. Okay, right. Commit to this. What's going on here? I don't know who's chasing me, shaking. Sounds like a grain of wheat. But get your faces out. Urban legends are gothic. Kind of no. Urban legends are legends. So it's like, oh. It's a bit less of a thing. Friend and friend brought a corpse to life. No, not the same thing. It's more of a like, I went through something deeply unsettling. And I live to tell the tale. But I'm still not really sure if what I saw was real. It's more of that than it is, my friend saw a crocodile in the sewers. That's different vibes. First step is the hardest.
I can't remember the last time I wore these. Last time I could move freely.
So yeah, the artist I think also, like, he's got something going on with his leg, prosthetic leg or something. You notice he was like a cane and it hurts. At one point, like he's a walking cane. So there's something going on with that as well. Yeah, more like I guess yeah. A lot of modern stuff does kind of use the gothic. The gothic is basically the slow sense of a like creeping dread. You're not really sure where it's coming from. It's not jump scares. So like, I'm trying to think, other than Layers of Fear, I'm trying to think of games that do implement the gothic really well. Because a lot of them obviously go straight for, I need to find 4 more pieces of this picture. And then we're good. Going way back, The Room. Yes, The Room, very much so. That is gothic horror, yeah. You're never actually directly in peril. There's not really any jump scares. But, that again, set in a weird house. Very much some random stories, mystery. Is it imaginary? Is it not? Obviously, by the end, it properly, like, reveals itself. But, yeah. It's that kind of thing. Very much to be told by candlelight. Alone in the Dark. I'm not familiar enough with Alone in the Dark. I'm excited we're getting Alone in the Dark. Right? Bart? He Bart. So yeah, it's... I think I have to leave. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, I don't. Excuse me. Stop that. You guys enjoy the game? Yeah, it's weird to go back to it because I remember one quite specifically, some stuff like the kitchen, and I'm like it's recognizable that it is what it is. Also, there's that's the one I was sent in the press kit in ye olde days. It's that one. Oh, you little... Yes, I remember it now. So it's weird, because it's like some of this I'm like, yeah, I recognize you. But it's beautiful. Will there ever be another room game? They went to do VR. They did a VR room game. And I said to them, if you ever port that to not VR, let me know. And I'm not sure what they're doing after that. I hope they are doing more room games, though, because they were great. That was something they were so good at. Hi, Meerkat. I'm good, thank you. There were four not VR and then a fifth VR, I think. Oh, this chair's been knocked over. Did you do that, Bart? God damn it. And you've knocked this picture. God damn it, man. Give me that key. You monster. Don't follow me now. I'll be upset. Oh, this is not the key, Bart. Oh. Oh. The wardrobe. It doth break. This is again, like, so, the PT demo played on this quite a lot as well. That, like, oh, the walls have changed. Again, not jump scares, but, oh, this is not where I was before. Also, hydrate-wise, I'm running out. So I'll have to go and get some more in a bit. Excuse me, this is rather rude. What do I need to... Oh, God. It's like, what do I need to interact with? Bart, you piece of shit. Oh, hang on, it's the key for this. Of course it is. Sorry, I'm being a fool. Hello? Oh, the chair's upright again. Oh! Bart has left the painting.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. Lovely. Yeah, Bart's just popped out to the shop. Does anyone want anything, actually? I could probably text him. Yeah, what goes bump in the night? Yeah, where your brain has to fill in the gaps is so much stronger on a horror front than jump scares. Because you can be desensitized to jump scares. Like, after a certain period of time, you're just like, oh, for God's sake. Like, I know that it's coming now. And that's why I like jump scares when they play into that expectation and mess with you. Because then it is kind of going back into that bump in the night. You've not hit all the notes and the tropes that I was expecting. You've caught me when I wasn't expecting it to happen. Bart, give Bart a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Oh, Bart. Dairy milk and a bottle of Iron Brew. I'll see what I can do. Bart, my man. You've left your hand behind, though, which is... choice. That's still locked. I know I was joking about Bart doing something. I genuinely forgot that Bart actually does move. The paintings move. I saw some... yeah, the heart and mouth moment that hooks you, not direct blood, gore, and jump scares. Yeah. Can't get the shopping without his hands. Well, he's got one hand. You're right there, mate. What the fuck is going on? And oh, hello. You seem unwell. There's some sand coming out of this one. Oh. My man. Yeah, literally, there's sand coming out of this. That's interesting. Was it grain? Sorry, I think it might be grain. I don't... Or maybe they're panning... I don't know what exactly they're doing. I think it might be grain. Dude. Give me that. Unbelievable. Stop it. You could stop it as well. Oh yeah, it's this room. It's this room. I think I went over to look at the fire and there was someone standing behind me. But oh, it's alright, it's doing a save. But I'm shutting the door. Don't you dare. Lovely picture. Oh, hang on. Oh, that just spins. I have no information, further information at this time. What? Bart, this is very... Oh my god, I've forgotten. Forgotten how weird the stag is. Hello, it's you again. How did I get here? What is this? Oh, yes. Sorry.
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
So yeah, this gallery that they were talking about with the exhibition, because she is I think a pianist, maybe a singer. They were going to do something where it's like the music with the paintings at a gallery. Obviously, he did not deliver because he's having some quite extreme breakdowns. Did he just fuck off again? Oh, for God's sake. Bloody painting man. Looks a bit like Charles Dance as well. Charles? Charles, I don't have time to rummage around in what might be the basement to appease your weird hide-and-seek fantasies, my man. It's quite dark in here as well. I might have to turn the brightness up, Charles. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, hi, Charles. Oh, dear. Charles, have you considered plastic surgery? Are you going to stay there if I look away? He's not wearing a bedsheet. It's a fashion statement. How dare you?
It must be sharper.
No, I don't think we need. I don't think we need a razor. Thank you. Oh. Lovely. Some nice wine. Love a bit of wine. It's wine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's definitely wine. See, it's wine.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
Your friend and agent Thomas Caldwell. She set fire to his old paintings. The Woman in Black, obviously a film, but I believe it's based on a gothic horror. Excuse me. Speaking of gothic horrors. How does she know? Hello. Leave him alone. Good Lord, he's in a meeting. He's in a meeting. Woman in Black, gothic. Hello, darling. Come here. Come here. Oh, little baby. What I was going to say as well is, Speaking of women going slightly mad and not receiving the correct professional help they should have because mental health was not understood, another English classic that is not specifically Gothic horror but contains elements of Gothic horror is Jane Eyre, Woman in the Attic. You don't find out about her for some time. Then there's a house fire. So, a little bit of that. Oh god, there's someone at the door. I'll be right back. Hello. Literally. Literally, cat on lap, fruit and veg box, and the sack of potatoes arrives. So it's all in the fridge now. Sorry about that. I'll do a proper break in a bit. Like poor old Libs. She's like, brilliant. I'll do that. The house does sound like a ship. Old wooden frame house. Also heavily leaning into that idea of the house being alive kind of thing. Anyway, we've got... I also chose this moment to also grab a ginger beer. And then we'll have a proper break in half an hour. Is there anything after Layers of Fear? Yes, we're doing a sponsored stream for Park Beyond, which came out today. It's a new theme park sim. So we're doing it in this order because that's it fits better with release times. Right. Okay. Thank you. Do wish to leave. Oh my god, she's back. Little demon. Hello, sorry. Come in. Come on then. I'm sorry. Sorry it didn't work the first time. Little baby, come here. Oh, come on then. Get some ginger ale. Now, you are very spicy, aren't you? Can't believe you're in here. It's quite warm. The sun's gone in, the clouds have come out, the humidity is rising. Little baby. Little spicy baby. What are you up to? Oh, okay. I mean, you can clean yourself if you want. You don't really know what you're doing, do you? Oh. Okay, I'm glad we're comfortable enough to just start grooming. What's going on? I can't laugh either. Cats. She's quite heavy and warm, by the way, as well. This is not a pleasant experience for me. I'm glad she's enjoying herself. This hand is useless, but I also can't move it because it is holding most of her body up. Unbelievable. Oh, and now it's all damp. Oh, that my arm's damp. Disgusting creature. There's fur everywhere. Yeah. You gonna lay down, please, you hairy beast? Yeah. Very sweet, but also just sit yourself down. Yes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable nonsense. They can't even see you because of the warning. Big hairy beast. Is this how it's going to be now? Just every day? It's very sweet. Very sweet, but also very warm. Don't want a warm cat. Yes. Yes. You a big bear? You a big baby bear? The best part is we're supposed to have a break in 25 minutes, so she'll get up then. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, cheeky cat. You're quite happy with life. You gonna stay there? Hmm? You gonna stay there? Don't look so concerned. Little puzzles. Oh, they're very soft. I can't get to the mouse now. I can, but look what you can see. I have to sort of do this. And then she's like, what are you doing? Why are you invading my space? This big sea of cat fluff. That's better, thank you. Oh, right. You're a good girl. I'm going to carry on now. So, sort yourself out. Oh, thank you. That's not what I needed, but thank you. I now have a slightly damp arm. She's just toothed. Bless her. Right, where were we? I came in here. Oh, yes. You can't fight her. She will break you, will she? You referring to the cat? Oh, hello. Oh. Hello again, Charles. Ah. Okay, it's in here. Horse. Rat. Look closer. What's that? 1938. So I need 3 digits. Monsieur Rat, please. Like moths to flames.
No matter what we did, the fireplace just wasn't enough to warm this room.
Funny that.
Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
I knew it was there. I knew it was coming. I told you there's a bit with a fire. Nine. Also, have to be really careful not to jump, because if I jump too much, I'm going to elbow the cat in the face. We don't want that. 4. Yes. 6. 694. I guess. Yes. I can hear something sliding around in the other room as well, which is slightly annoying. Hello. Okay, cool. Onwards we go. She's purring. Don't worry about her. You're right, aren't you, sausage? You a big spicy bear? It's far too happy for your own good. Yes, thank you. She's alright. Do keep an eye on her warmth.
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions.
Warm
I can
levels.
finish it. I can. I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
Mm-hmm.
For a family?
Do you mind?
Or just for you?
Oh,
Go on. Tip the scales.
stop fidgeting, you big fidget. Gonna fall off the desk if you keep doing that. Which colour should I choose? Well... Oh. Fire? Oh, that's a mouth.
Green
Oh,
of
hello.
her eyes. The red of my paint.
Which one's this? The green of her eyes. The red of her paint. Which one would you like? Red or green, chat? Is she still enjoying it? She sits near it, but she doesn't always sit on the cooling blanket. She's a pain in the butt. Green. Okay, cool. The other option has gone. Oh, that must be the married couple. Hi, Ignis. I'd say happily married, but... Shapeless dreams. But I don't think that's the case anymore. Oh, lovely light. Apples. Hello? Crying.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you. It was you he really lusted for.
She will break you.
Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many
Round Rock's
loving
great, innit?
couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work. And we're here to help.
Please.
Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late.
Excellent. I mean, it's unfortunately, it's not going to help her in any way, shape, or form, due to the fact that he has sold his soul for his art, and she's going slightly mad. Whether that's because he's done it, or because it's it's the times, or whether there's supernatural stuff at work, who knows? Right, okay. Okay, do that, then if it does light up from the doorbell going or whatever, I can see it, but it's not ridiculously on camera. Not that there's anything like on the screen. The past holds back. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. The only downside to ginger beer is
I
slightly
think we
gassy.
should drop the Takata here. people won't be able to concentrate on anything but your music. It's about our family, after all. About both of us. I'm sure Thomas would agree with me.
Are you saying that you're trying to rotate the music out of this exhibition now? Hi, Draco. Good luck with the printer. My most recent printer was a pleasure to install, and I'm slightly scared because I'm like, where's the catch? When is the catch happening? It's printers. Yeah, they're all demons. Speaking of, I think Charles might be... Oh no, Bart. Sorry, Bart's wandering about again. Bart? Bart? I'm... Okay, no I can't. I have to approach Bart from an angle. Oh. What? What the Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh. Right, okay, hang on. Okay, make sure I've got everything else. Right, so. Painting to there, which has now appeared, by the way. Mm-hmm. Who's rummaging? Also, Bart, what the fuck have you done? Bart, you better not be on the ceiling. Maybe lit cam. Ah, there's the door. She's been quite, I don't know whether it's because we were away at the weekend, etc. But she's... Hello? Hello? Hey, mate. Don't know if you were here, but I was not paying attention, and that's fine. Pretty sure there is like a little ghost boy at some point, but that may also... I may have confused that with a different game. I have played this game before, yes, Titan. Oh, that's locked. But... Damn it, but... I don't know if it's more... I wouldn't call it affectionate. I would call it more in the way. Up in my business. You know? Right, there we go. Oh. Ah, the key. Oh, beautiful. Stunning.
Will this storm ever run out of rain?
The first couple of days, she was definitely more affectionate. I got woken up at 2 in the morning the first night we were back. And she was just joyous to discover I was there. It's a little bit, I was like, I'm not really awake. And she's just going, oh, I'm so happy. Touch my face. I was like, oh, but I'm asleep.
How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. A combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience.
What can I do for you?
Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
And here we are. Oh. Are you getting up or are you just flopping? There wasn't even an attempt there. Not even an attempt from her. You just sort of wiggled and then gave up, didn't you? Messy baby. Oh, she's thrown some stuff on the floor. Ma'am? Ma'am? Hello? I think you should probably put some shoes on. There's some, like, broken glass around here. No?
Watch him drown.
I'm alright, actually.
Dear sir or madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
My home is my castle. Locked inside, I am safe.
Well, that's locked. Definitely locked. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Less the flies, but I like the idea. Again, all this stuff was done before. It's just on Unreal 5, everything's like, whoa. Do I need to find a third liquid? Possibly. Oh. Going in circles. Just a tad, yes. Going in circles. Yeah, but I want that bottle. Oh, and now it's locked. What a bitch. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can swap these. I just don't know which one I'm swapping to. I'm going to say it's this one, the white one. Yes? Yes? Okay, I leave now. Bye. Nope.
I hated it. Always felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
Is that... Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be a pen? That looks pretty cursed, isn't it? That looks like it's made of non-standard pen materials. Oh, please. Please. Unbelievable. Oh, it did work. There's a lot of fish there. Oh, look at you. I'm trying to put your face against my arm. It's like there's cat hair everywhere now because I've touched her. Touched her little fluffy face. I think that's... Yes, that's it. The painting is complete. The globe has been spun. And hopefully Bart is not going to try and eat my face off.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Objectification of the woman, calling her a beautiful piece of art.
In an unexpected experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors, Thomas Caldwell hosted an extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife," said in the opening speech. Quote, "For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life." music accompanies my paintings just as she will accompany me in the future. It is rumored that after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and...
So that's another thing that Gothic horror does quite a lot of the time is you won't have full names of people. You'll have like Mr. M. It's supposed to be like anonymous, so it's easier for you to put yourself into that role, in part. But also, I think it plays into that like it could happen to anyone.
I have a responsibility.
Watch out.
Finish it.
Watch out. Oh no, are we back in with naughty Charles Dance painting? Charles, I'm not here for this. She's close, stay away. Ma'am? Ugh, that's maggots. No. Thank you. I'm leaving. No. Don't you dare painting me.
Linen will do. Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
You alright? Oh. Shit. There it is.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Cool. So there you go. Canvas. The canvas for his painting is skin. And here we are back in the main hall area. Whose skin? I don't know. Could be any skin. Also, some stuff puts itself here. Not all of it. You'll notice there's quite a lot missing. But I can at least do a little bit of drawing. There you go. Some weird flamingos made out of blood. Stunning. Oh, and this is open now.
First, I looked for a canvas.
So that is, if we open this fully, this is the first chapter of his 6-part story of how he's made painting. Did he take his wife's skin? Possibly. There's also a serving girl who's terrified of him. Might be her. Genuinely can't remember. But we will have to collect more things as it goes on. Hate even now, lost you deserve it, finish it. That has changed a little bit, I think. Can't remember if these changed, so I'm just double checking.
I had the most...
That we...
No, this
yeah,
is...
those are hers. Pass catches on. So that is part 1.
I hereby resign from service as maid in house.
There you go, Mary Smith. So the maid wanted to go. Whether she got out, I don't know. That's the thing. I saw that. Behave yourself.
I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are, locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop.
You alright there? Glad you've done that, because it was getting a bit warm with your little face pressed up against my arm.
It's not like I'm some drunkard. I know how to handle my liquor.
Uh-huh. Oh. We all saw that, right?
You keep the fire in your office just to stop me, don't you? You hate me that much?
Oh, hello.
Don't push me away.
I can't go this way. So we'll go this way.
All I asked for was an edible meal. At least one that had any taste at all.
I feel you purring still. I feel it vibrating through the desk. What's this?
This is my house. You can't keep locking me in. You're so afraid of fire. How can you cut off the means of escape?
Oh. So yeah, she's scared of fire. So maybe, yeah, maybe she was caught in the store fire once.
Suddenly, everything I find relaxing
Is a fire hazard. Tough, I'm cutting you off, mate. Oh, this is very nice. This is very fancy. Sorry, I need to shut that, don't I? Going down? No? Going up? No? To operate the lift with doors open, break glass and hold button pressed. That's not working, is it? Oh, your face has gone a bit weird, hasn't it? Oh, for goodness sake. That was locked, wasn't it? Yeah. Maybe it does work. Maybe I'm just being a bit shit. Oh, it's alright. She's just turned. She's turned around. She's decided she's had enough of me. That's the best I can offer you, which is not ideal. So I'll just turn it off. It also means that I can put the trigger warnings back up. Not that we've had any of those, really. Mannequins is almost exclusively 2, if memory serves. Oh, there we go. I guess I just hadn't, like, shut the door properly. Oh god, it's also 2:05. Time flies when you're trying to find random body parts that make up a painting. Oh. That's rather fancy and new.
Defy
I like that.
entry. Defy the flames. Finish it!
She was funky. No. Don't you dare.
Here are the calculations you asked for. You need to also include the cost of lamps for every room.
I don't care how much it costs. She's afraid of fire. We will have electricity, and that is that.
So, yeah, that tells you that some of this very much is early electricity era. Because otherwise it would be gas burning lamp stuff. She's afraid of fire, that's not good. So, somewhere in the 1910s, I think, oh, that's shut, okay, is when electricity started being more of a thing instead of burning gas. can't be undone. That's backwards. Spin the globe for no reason. Hello? Oh, that's a... I thought that was a door, but it's not. It's a mirror. Why is the heartbeat happening when I look in the mirror?
Let's talk about the symbolic aspects of your work.
I'd rather not.
Why is that?
A symbolism is a word that gets thrown around a lot, usually when people don't really know what to make of you.
Well, at that point, I'm cutting you off. Right. Oh.
The life of painting,
shit.
the soul. I need it. I need it to be perfect, striking, vibrant life. Life, 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 fire!
I hear the piano. That's locked. Oh.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part.
Yeah, he does. Really early on, he clearly does care for her. Goodbye. Oh, I can't. Thank you. High Night Fallen. Yeah, early on he cares about her. Finish it.
Here are the calculations.
Oh, no, we've already seen that. Ma'am. Oh, this might be choice related again. Incoming. Oh no. Which way, mate? This way? Oh, footprints. Footprints. Follow the footprints. Oh, but this might be a big mistake. Hello? Thank you for the key. I'd like to leave now. Is that acceptable? No, thank you very much. It doesn't want to... does not want to let me open that. Shut it. Oh. Music. Sunlight. Obviously this is going to disappear very quickly, but can we just take a moment to appreciate actual daylight in the game? And how pretty it looks.
It's been a while. It took me 6 months to be able to hold a pen again.
Oh.
6 long and painful months. But I finally did it. It still hurts, but the pain is just bearable enough for me to jot down a few lines. Oh, the things we take for granted. Wow, that's deep. I think I better rest some more. Before
I put Ancient Philosophers to shame. So this sounds like maybe she was injured in the fire. Nice. Like I again,
I mean,
cannot remember.
I've seen you in my house so many times. And yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Yeah, so this is probably where the fear of fire comes from. Whatever happened to her, and then she's recovering.
Lice, mice, bald, bloody spots, hair, not mine. Where are the scissors?
That sounds like something very different is going on. Maybe she did really snap. She was like, oh, he's treating me like a monster. Fine, I'll be a monster. Maybe within that, with the fire, fear, and them fighting, she just snapped. This is still the first game. Yep. Well, that's rather rude, isn't it? Oh, shit. Excuse me, there's someone at the door. Who is it? Is it a parcel? One moment. Yeah, no, she's gone downstairs. She was like, excuse me, what are you doing? That was my compost that's arrived, which I need to, I've got a load of kale that's far too big now for the pots it's in. Excuse me. So I needed other bits and bobs. I needed some extra soil. Also for tomatoes and that. Like, I've got loads of planters with soil in that I'm going to just, like, take the soil out, dig it about, add a bit of compost. All kinds of organic things. And then tomorrow, Bina, I'm getting some pond plants delivered. Because I've got some pond plants. But I haven't really got anything that lives in, like, the shallow water. Or, like, the gravel on the edge of a pond. That you have things like frogs and that will hide in before they get in the water. And generally the stuff that has a lot more flowers on for bees and that. So some of that's coming tomorrow. Because I realised you need oxygenating weed as well for the pond. So stuff that lives like completely underwater. Think like seaweed, right? Except fresh water. So the existing pond has got a bit, but it won't be enough for 2 ponds. I've got a pond that the dude put in, let's say 20 years ago. Probably 30 now, because it looks like it's like a 90s, it's like a fixed shell PVC pond liner. So it's a fixed shape, but he put it in not flat, so one side of it will never be full, the other side leaks, and we think there's a leak in the bottom of it. it's also it's too small for the plants that are in it now. There's like a massive, possibly iris, that is like, it's a sail. It basically comes out this far. And it's sitting, the actual like root ball is about this big. The pond is only about that height, so it means that if the water drains, it's not living its best life. So my concept is I have 2 big planters that I know can hold water, but I'm going to put pond liner in anyway. And I've got rocks. He put rocks all around the hard shell to disguise the edges of it. So I'm just going to get all of that up. Put the big plant in there. I've got a lily, water lily, that's alive, that also really could do with having... Currently it has about that much space to grow in, because the other thing is taking it up. So pond lily in one, thingy in the other. It's also under a tree in a really tiny, hidden little place where 2 ferns are also growing over it. So the old pond, it's just not great. So I will take pictures of this, because I've got to take pictures of my aunt and my mum anyway. They both want photos. So no, I'll take photos. There shouldn't be a privacy issue, because the planters are... What have I got in here? The planters are like this big by like this deep. The old pond is probably about 1 metre long, but only this deep. So basically more volume is happening and more space. And I'm going to put them somewhere in the garden. So no, I'll take photos and I'll put them on Discord. I was also going to say, because I've just had to carry 2 giant bags of compost in and it's hot outside, shall we have a little break? Because I was going to have a break at 2 and then I got a little bit too into this. So this natural pause might be the time to do it. So yeah, and I've got quite a lot of stuff that I can use to just make these ponds, but I thought I'll get a bit of extra plant life to just give it a boost. I've got various like grasses and things that, including a New Zealand grass that I found out what it is and got seeds off of it yesterday, so I'm going to grow some more. Like a couple of grasses and that do quite well in that middle ground, but that means everything's quite tall. There's nothing that's really like this height and spreads out. So yeah, it's trying to use the pond, the plants that are existing in the pond and doing really well. It's trying to give them a better space. Also, make a better pond, because we do get dragonflies and things, because we've got a canal, like Bristol's all canal and river. So yeah, it's like just trying to do something better with these plants that are sort of hanging in there, and then also moving it so it's not under a tree, because then you get dead leaves in it. The dead leaves rot, and it's not great water quality. And Libby likes looking at insects, so it's quite a good excuse for like another cat TV situation. She won't catch them, but she does love she'll go and sit next to, we've got like a lemon thyme in the garden, and she'll go and watch the bees on that. She just loves it. She's like, amazing. So it's a little bit of that. Right, music. Words on stream. 10 minutes and I'll be back. Need to go for a wee, put this coffee cup downstairs, get some water, probably feed the cat as well. I'll see you in a minute. Good luck with the words. Oh no, what a shame. What a travesty. What an absolute shame. Rude game. Works for me. Oh. Fed the cat. She's gone to sit down somewhere. Bless her. Oh, right. Where were we? It's alright. I came out of what is quite a cool room in comparison to some of the other rooms in the house. I was like, oh. Right. Where were we? Oh, yes. She said, no, we can't go in there.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Oh god, 15 minutes now. Is it just hanging?
They're getting smart.
Morphine prescription. I assume that might be hers. Due to, you know, the assumed burning. It's pretending to do something. Ah, yes. Brilliant.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Aw.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, that was very poorly done by me. It's the only downside to them opening inwards. Well, I guess we're not going that way again. They are two different things. Dog, famous for being a breed of cat. Get your face out of here, you squeaky little bastard. Just like, I have no time for your nonsense. Oh. Hello. Oh. Cute. Not cute. The lighting, again. The lighting's great, isn't it? Which path?
You always wanted to have a huge garden. Green calmed your nerves, you said.
Green or red, chat? That's a no from there. Green again. Cool.
Is this the right door for me?
Oh. Oh, hang on. No, that's not gonna work. Oh. Fire in the attic. Very, as I said, very Jane Eyre. Oh dear.
No excuses, no accidents, no weakness. Just fire from the depths of your soul. Finish it.
Just in case. Am I walking over this fire? Seems very unsafe.
I need to fight the darkness.
Oh, a candle. Just what I need right now. Oh, another candle. Candle. Candle.
come to that. But here we are. I will protect myself.
Pourquoi? What the no. Alright, Alan, wait. You're gone, demon baby. Oh. Thank you for the key.
Since my last letter, things only got worse. Yesterday, a stool broke underneath me. My cup stuck to a kitchen table. We need new servants. But these people are so lazy. It's like nobody wants to work anymore.
My dude, I'm pretty sure they all quit. Hello? I just used the... Unbelievable. I just used the key. How dare you? Oh. Oh. Should I be banishing? Guess not yet.
Why can't you understand? I'm working in here! I swear if I'm interrupted one more time... I thought it would be harder. It should be harder. Bones shouldn't break so easily.
Fuck off. Fuck off. You're right, dude. You're having a small... it's fine. It's fine. Just, we've banished it. Oh, God. Do we need to leave? Should I just wait? Oh, God. This is a very good example of why they were given the Silent Hill gig.
He looked so delicious when the flame
God.
burned him out.
Ma'am. Fire texture looks great, doesn't it?
The only thing that could make
A smile. It's not improved the mood, has it? Oh, we're here. Oh, I banished her. Cannot be undone. See how how well that was done? It's like the more
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone.
the more I play this, the more I'm like, yeah, no, they
First,
did
I
good.
was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint.
It is a remake.
Made for a lovely undercoat.
So, fun fact for you, bone china that you drink your tea out of, that's made out of bone. Obviously, ideally not human bone. yeah, it's been remade, came out yesterday. It's all of Layers of Fear packaged into one game with additional content that makes the telling of it smoother. It frames it as a story a writer is telling. It's working so far quite well, done on Unreal Engine 5. Frankly disgusting in terms of like how good it looks. I mean, just look at the color palettes, the lighting. It's just like devilry. But Bloober Team are also the folks who are going to be doing the Silent Hill 2 remake, which, before seeing New Layers of Fear, hadn't seen anything that they'd done for a couple of years. So it was like, cool, but is it going to be on par with, obviously, the other remakes that are happening at the moment is Resident Evil, isn't it? So there will be a comparison with Silent Hill, because it's the other iconic horror franchise on consoles. But no, if they manage to like get the lighting and all that, and the effect changes as good as this, I'm running most of it on medium, by the way. Some stuff on high, so it can look better than this. Like it so far seems incredibly well optimized considering what it's doing. Because the game engine will also be Layers of Fear. There will be layers of effects having to trigger at the right times. I think it's one of those things where it's like, unfortunately, a couple of bad apples have ruined the remake vibes, haven't they? Sometimes they're a bit of a quick port instead of a like full on making from the ground up. Sometimes there isn't the budget to properly concentrate. I'm thinking of like GTA on the Switch, for example. But sometimes you get some fantastic remakes, and Capcom have been doing really well with theirs. So I'm in light of this remake of Layers of Fear, I'm curious to see what they do with Silent Hill 2. Because also Layers of Fear, I'm less into 2 because there's a lot of strobing and mannequins, and I feel like there's almost too much, if memory serves. A good portion of the game is that. And it's kind of a different vibe to this one, but we'll see how, as a collection in one game, it actually runs. It might be that actually it kind of makes more sense and they've broken that up a bit more. Also, it might be that the strobing effects that happen in that bit on the new lighting engine are not as aggressive. Because I've noticed some flickering in this bit. Like, lights are not brilliant in some areas because obviously it's all ghosty times. And those aren't messing me up as much as normal, so I'm hopeful for that. Right, let's add the bone, the white paint. They're not flamingos. I wish they were. Hate, even now, lost alone, you deserve it. A grave before you finish it. So you notice everything's now got a little bit. It's almost like there's like a blue tint, or dare I say a white tint that's been applied.
Their life started to fall apart. Everything he touched turned to rot.
So that's the writer. She's been added in as like a bookend to the story. She's in a haunted lighthouse writing this story, and it's quite a good little addition because it's a good way to excuse the fact that you are combining a game, its DLC, a sequel, and some other bits, and trying to smush them together. Because also all of the other stuff is canonically linked. It's family members and such. Like the musician is probably the wife. Have I still got my lantern? Oh, I have. Oh, that's brilliant. Relationship counselor. Okay. Oh. Well, this is slightly different, isn't it? The doors are very snappy in this. I always remember that. Oh. Is this... Wait a minute. There's a ferret in the picture of the lady. In fact, hang on. Hang on. I said there's a ferret in the picture of the lady. I've got the damn lady here, ain't I? Where is she? Look. She's got a ferret. She's also got a horrible skull face, but she's also got a ferret. It's not Anne Boleyn. So yeah, is this...
I will get you, you furry leeches. Get out of my house.
Oh my god. That's also very gothic, like having pests in the walls that no one can find. Because they're in your head. In your head. No, that is a little... That's a little cat. That is not a ferret. I stand corrected. It's a lioness. It's fine though.
Look, honey, it's your favorite.
So there's
Come,
cat hair
sit
on my
with me,
face.
like in the old times.
In my face. In my face. Oh. That's rather rude. Oh, I see. Look at this. Every time we go into look at that. Yes, that was lightning, but I didn't look at it and go, "Oh my eyes." I was saying as well, like the trees outside. I can't remember if in the original there were trees or there were curtains and they didn't animate outside. But the rainstorm and the trees just outside the window in this is fabulous. I would, like, a part of me would love to see what, as a developer, this looks like in the engine. Like how far out the trees go, what actually is that tree effect. Not until I finish playing it, of course, so it will ruin the immersion. But I like the devs do some really tricksy stuff to make stuff look amazing. Like the Jedi Survivor warp effect, which is just genius. The Zelda Ascend technology literally takes Link out of the game world, puts him in a box which has that effect, moves him, and then takes him out of it again. It's just like, it's amazing. It's like duct tape it up at the back. Yeah, maybe the tree, exactly, maybe the tree is just a moving image. There's clearly lights behind it. Ugh. Yeah, there's clearly lighting behind it, but like, how much of that? I don't know. Why are you... What's the problem? Why is that stressful? Why is that stressful? Is she gonna eat me? Oh god, sorry, it's right here. I literally was standing next to a cursed object. I don't remember doing this in the original game, but it's been so long that I might have just, you know, erased it from
Good,
my mind.
solid undercoat. A primer that will hold it all together so it doesn't rot.
I mean, there is clearly more house outside. You can see it up there. And I think there might actually be a wall out there as well, like a little stone. Yeah. There's something there. So there is more rendering than just random effects stuck on the window. They again, did not have to go this hard. And again, the fact that it's playing at medium settings with some stuff on high. Let me have a look what I set it to. So I'm at 1440p in windowed. Just it's slightly easier for streaming and navigating stuff. I've locked it to 30 frame limit because I'm streaming it at 30. There's absolutely no point. The bit that you see when it comes to frame rate is the jittering, the discrepancy of frame rate. If you have a solid frame rate, it doesn't really matter unless it's an FPS between 30 and 60. And often if you do it at 30, all the particle effects on that are a little bit happier. NVIDIA DLSS is balanced. I'd like to point out that they even have Intel super sampling technology for those GPUs, which I don't think I've ever met anyone who uses these, but the fact that's in there, as well as AMD and NVIDIA GPU acceleration support stuff, is pretty cool. And look, so I've got anti-aliasing and textures on high. View distance at medium. We're in corridors. There's no point in seeing, like, we're not looking across the world, are we? High effects, high post-processing, so that would be fire, I think, as well. High foliage, and then everything else is at medium. I've turned that off. I thought I'd turn that off. Bloom and lens flare I've actually kept for this, but I did turn film grain down slightly. Sharpen, I've just left as is, and it's pretty good. Very impressed. Like, what is that? Is the Intel GPU like laptop stuff? I didn't. Can they run games? Like, this sounds really. It sounds like I'm being really mean, but I genuinely didn't even know that Intel GPUs had this like support thing. I know chat hates motion blur. It makes them feel a bit sick. They released their own cards, but they failed spectacular. So hang on, they're still on the market. I could buy one right now.
The world is breaking around us.
Hang on. I know generally it's laptops that I think of that have GPUs, because Intel GPUs. Or whatever, because it's on your laptop's NVIDIA. Yeah, that's the thing. There's also laptop specific cards for those now. Well, there were before. I need to stop charging this up accidentally. Oh, excuse me. This ginger beer was a wonderful, terrible idea, madame. I didn't touch that door, by the way. That just opened. Madame. Oh, I love this. But this is also very cursed. I remember this. Oh, shit. Madam, no. Oh, shit. Ma'am, I will leave.
Don't leave.
No, I'm leaving. That was definitely upped. I think she jump scared in the original. I don't think she ran at you. I'm not entirely sure about this lantern mechanic at all, being in the original. But that was great. I'd love to leave. I will get out of here ASAP, madame. Hang on, what's this? Oh.
While I can certainly understand that you are upset, and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure.
Oh.
Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife.
Oh.
Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information for several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times.
Oh. There's a bit of Alan, yeah. The thing is, the lantern is also in amnesia as well, and it's like it is quite inherent to a lot of horror gameplay. I don't really mind either way. If they've added it, brilliant. If they didn't add it and it's the original, also brilliant. I'm enjoying the texture of that lamp as well. Look at that. Look at that fabric lampshade. Disgustingly lovely. So hang on, what was down here? I just wanted to... This was the... Oh no, that was where she came from and all of that. This one was locked, right? Oh no, this is not locked. Oh. Choices?
Damn Ash!
Ash.
Cleaning
Catch
this
'em.
house is a nightmare. We don't even use the fireplace that often, and ash is everywhere.
Am I going to have to defend myself just going forwards from angry ghost whammons? I don't know if I'm
I'm
here
terribly
for this.
sorry for your inconvenience, but we've seen no fluctuations of power in your area, and see no issues in the neighborhood. And since you didn't allow entry to our electricians, we cannot help you in any way.
Well, that sounds fun. So you said same deal as the rats, right? They were like, look, mate, you are continuously pestering us. Oh, we found no rats. This is the last message. If you contact us again, we're getting the lawyer involved, right? Same deal, but with the electrical circuits. What if you what? What if you fail? I don't bloody know, do I? What are you doing up there? Oh, the table's on the... Oh, I see. Shattered thoughts. Oh, God. A safe. We need numbers for a safe. For God's sake. Excuse me. Hello. Oh, right. I'll be back. Oh, actually. Oh. Fixed it. See, that kind of stuff. Like, the fact that you're not seeing a single stutter when it's loading anything in. Like that, it must have had effectively two versions of this space available at once, and it's just gone between them. And in the oldie games, you'd absolutely see a bit of a moment where the game's like, hang on a minute, what?
Some paintings defy simple words,
Babyface.
let alone critique. A basic knowledge of the
Wolf
subject is an
giant.
absolute must if one is to even try taming them. Babyface is one such painting. This art anomaly draws tens of thousands of mediocrity enthusiasts and Sunday abstraction aficionados. In reality, it looks like a result of a week-long art marathon of a not very well-adjusted painter locked in a dark basement. Leaving aside the horrible execution, the painting excels in a hideous...
I suspect that we might have painted... Well, he might have painted that. I say we, not we, but... Hi, Callisons. Good night. Sleep well. Have a great weekend. Oh, it's locked. For God's sake. What do you mean that's locked too? Oh, for the love of all that's right. Where's the safe? Hello, safe. Oh. Oh shit, it's up there now. Hang on. Are there clues that I need? Definitely can't go through there. I'm assuming I can hit the light switch again. Yes. Right. So. Oh God, hold it and drag it. Well, that's wrong immediately. That's quite a nice little mechanic. Again, not sure if the original was exactly the same, but not absurdly awkward to do. Please could I leave this place? Thank you. Oh, hello. What? What am I missing? What have I not seen? Maybe it was just thunder, maybe it's fine. Hello?
I can put it between the books. You'll never find it there.
What? What do I need? What? What? Could be down there. That's locked. Brilliant, okay. Oh, fuck's sake. Up? Down? Oh, this is giving me, most recent Supermassive game vibes, you know, with the... Oh shit, it's the same era of house. Like the walls that move. The Devil Within, I think it was, wasn't it? I'm going to be annoyed if I get to the top of here and it doesn't go anywhere. Oh. Wait, what? Nah. Oh, good. The devil in me. I can't remember the one with the house that he tricks them into. That's a bit Saw-like. That I've read H.H. Holmes. Man, one. Any more? There's one. Thank you. Please don't come through that door. I'm rather busy. And I do not have... Oh, crap, going this way. Justice scales. Is it too late to turn it all around? Yes. Who's ringing? Hello? Oh, it's you. I remember you. I do remember you. How do I... Can I burn you? Apparently not. Fine. It's alright, if I go around... I think if you go around again, it'll settle itself. Possibly. Hang on. Actually. Oh. Excuse me. This is rather bothersome.
Look at him, wading through ashes. Such determination, such blindness.
There it is.
Hello? Yes, speak.
Hello?
What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
Fire. Oh. Key? Where's the key?
I won't let go. I won't let my passion decay. I can't. I would never.
I get out.
Will finish it.
No, thank you. Thank you. It's much better. But that's a bit close, though. Do you mind?
If I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected.
Just treat the house like a slightly
Numerous
naughty
colleagues have informed me that
child.
you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be physiological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program.
He did not. Ma'am?
This thing, this family, won't work if you keep undermining me. It will break apart.
Oh.
Look at what we've done.
Now, stop it. Give me that key. Just scolding. Just scolding a random... Again, the house. I just treat the house like a naughty child. Oh, this is not where the door is, sorry. Oh. Hang on. No. Where am I putting this key then, house? Naughty house. Maybe I need to be like, right. Ah, yes I do. Hello. Hiya. You right? Goodbye. Oh.
It's all your
Oh,
fault.
shit. Oh, ma'am. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to die. Thank you.
Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn it, he should know better. With a small child in the house. Oh, that's just irresponsible.
Ah. Here's a little bit. Is there anything else in there? Okay, let's go then. Hello. What's happening here? Quick save. Oh, that was good. Fucking.
More firelight.
Where is she? This is great.
You put more and more locked doors between us, but it's my drinking that ruins the family? This is childish.
No. No. Oh, he's chained her piano up. Well, that's rather symbolic, isn't it? Is it too late?
The things she could do with the piano. In the right hands, it's the most powerful instrument. It can break any man. I need the fire.
What the fuck? Oh god.
The lamps are so
Uh,
cold.
why would I have a lock on that door? Five. Locked. Locked. Okay. Holy shit. I would quite like to not die, thank you. She's not a fan. Hey. Oh. Better not be trying to sneak up on me. I'll be upset. Oh.
In the end, this was the only instrument she could play.
Shut these fucking doors. No, shut it. Oh, she's in there again, look.
I thought I broke all of them. Oh well, cold, merciless light is still light.
Right. Well, that's... They're in the walls.
Flapping horror. Be quiet. Constantly flapping, eating other rats.
Are you insane with those candles? You will burn. We have electricity.
Shit. Foolish guys.
Me locked here.
god, she's reforming. Oh my god, she's reforming. That's a problem, isn't it? Crap. I am not 100% sure that she did that in the original. Go away! Jesus. Yeah. I have no idea where to find anything, by the way. Oh shit. We're back here. Okay. No. Oh crap. Where? Not in there. I went that way before. This way. Ma'am? I'm very sorry about this.
We've lived without electricity for thousands of years. I know it.
Part of me thinks I could maybe just try and wiggle it on the lock, guessing. But she is very quick. It's locked. Best part is I would love to get out. I'll leave you alone.
You know that fire is...
Right, run. 614, 614, 614, 614, 614. Come on, don't get stuck on things. Bed. 614, 614, 614, 614, 614. Bob. Bob. Holy shit. Oh, Christ. Madam.
This is who I am. Without it, I'm broken. I have to finish it.
That was unacceptable. I think that was her trying to jump scare me at the last minute, but I sort of flailed into the door.
All right, let's try this again.
Probably for the best.
Finally managed to play a little. If banging on the keys awkwardly counts as playing. I won't lie. It drives me insane not to have full control of my fingers. In any case, I was promptly berated by my loving husband, who said I should be resting. I know he means well. But how will I ever get better if I don't work at it? The worst thing is, I could swear I smelled liquor on his breath. Oh, God, please. Not this again.
There's the piano. Lovely piano. Oh. Ma'am. I know you don't like me, but... It's like, should I stay in here? Is it safe? Oh. No, I think we've got to wait for... There it is. Oh, and also there it is.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing.
So I think that's supposed to
I
represent her
siphoned
skill
gas
level before and
I
after she
knew
was
how
burnt.
it was done.
And then her frustration as well.
I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth.
No, mate.
Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Yeah, cheers. Oh. Oh, we're in the lounge. Right next to his study. We've not found everything in this picture. That's okay. It's just collectible stuff. We're mostly looking for the paint. Ah, right, a story chapter 2. Did you fall asleep typing? So this is new content. This is what I mean. It sort of like helps explain the story. Breaks it up a little bit.
All changed when the daughter was born. Wow. The reward for the most cliche line goes to me.
Okay. See, so she's writing Layers of Fear 1.
So, I'm here. For a place belonging to a posh-ass agency. This is weird. If they wanted to have a decor that corresponds with story, they succeeded. It's dark, there are rats, and it's weird paintings. Not gonna lie, I felt like it was some fucked up experiment. Especially since the man called to check if I'm working soon after I entered. I heard a strange noise when I was about to start writing.
Very
But it turned out that it were only rats, I think. I thought I saw later. I called to let him know I'm here. He always cheers me up.
Not directly a relation to Alan Wake, but... Also, she's in a lighthouse. So it's like Alan Wake and Bioshock had a baby. In the gothic, of the gothic variety. The writer part seems to be set after this. Also, because the writer now exists, we don't know if Layers of Fear, like the game itself and the family and the bit that we're playing in the house, is now fictional, as in she's writing the book of it, or if it actually happened in this world. I think it's supposed to imply, I say this world as in the same world as the writer, not as in our world. Because she won a like short story thing, or an essay writing thing, I don't know if it was fictional or non-fictional, but because she won it, she's here to write a full book on this subject, which is why we're now getting the Layers of Fear story interwoven with her doing bits and bobs to, I guess, illustrate the passage of time as well as sort of break you up a little bit. It seems like it's real because you mentioned it matches. Yeah. So it's possibly a biography. It's probably one of these like vibes of like, I wrote about it, now I've been stuck with it. So a little bit like, I guess, the Ring videotape. Like once you know of it, you're fucked. Well, not once you know of it, once you watch it, but you know what I mean? It's like it passes itself on. So I don't know whether, hi Michael, by the end of the entire game, when we come back to the writer, whether it's very much a case of, oh shit, this thing is now here. I also do not have a torch currently. We're in the lighthouse. Hello? Who the No, she's won a prize. So the gist, literally, it tells you at the start of the game. She has won a prize, which is the essay, and as part of that prize, it is to go and write a full book at the lighthouse on the subject. I think there's more to it than meets the eye, though, because literally the dude rang her as soon as she arrived, effectively, and was like, "So are you writing yet?" So I think there's possibly an element of like whatever it is feeds on creativity and kind of needs her to write, much like the artist sold his soul. So yeah, there's an element of, also I think the guy who called her on the phone, who's from the management, I think that might be the same voice actor as the artist, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, yeah. We're not at publishing level yet. Hello? This door? No. She's settled in a little bit now. The lights are on and things. Oh. It's okay. It's only the wind.
Come. I have your truth.
What the fuck?
See, so she's starting to see things. She's writing about it. So now she's seeing it. Excuse me?
Here, son.
Oh.
It'll help with the pain.
Oh, shit.
Come on! What happened to you when your daughter was born? Tell me!
We can't go up there. It's out of order. The Devil's Lettuce. Yeah, her son has... he describes himself in the letter as a cripple. So, but he is also in pain, whatever it is. Can we call him? So, she was like, how are the new meds working? I assume that she means the Devil's Lettuce.
Hello?
Oh, thank God. It's me.
Mama? Did something
him.
happen?
I don't know. I don't feel good. I don't like this place.
What do you mean you don't feel good? Do you need a doctor?
No. It's dark in here. I'm scared.
Mom, it's night. I think you just had a bad dream. Everything will be okay in the morning. I imagine the lighthouse gets lonely, but come on. It's you who wanted to go there.
No, you don't understand. It's dark. It's awful, and I can't write. Everything is... Hello?
Oh, Cox.
Hello?
This place does suck.
Fuck.
Will you
Now
stop
that's
it?
no way to greet your muse. What your surprise? Creation isn't pretty. You pushed a human being into the world, and now you need to do the same with a book. I'm here to help you with that.
How?
Here we go. So we are doing a deal. I'm just gonna go write my book. If that's alright. Oh, piss, I can't sit down. Okay. Fine. Ma'am? Oh, not red flashing lights. Don't use to Suspiria me. I'm looking forward to Alan too, just to see. Because Remedy haven't done survival horror before, or really horror at all. Alan Wake 2 is their first horror, and I'm like, what do you mean? Because Alan Wake 1 was pretty suspenseful, and that... yes. Ma'am?
How? She asks. The same way I helped the painter, the musician, and the actor. All you have to do is choose. Your voice will be heard.
It won't. It never is.
Well... Will you stop breaking light bulbs, please? Yeah, it's a psychological thriller. Very much so. Is old Alan. It's much more in that vein of of Stephen King than it is horror. There are elements of horror. So what I'm hearing is you're offering to proofread the whole thing. Yeah, man. Will you stop, please? Please stop it. Do you need me to... Where am I going? Oh my god, madam. Oh, do you want me to come and look at your portrait? You do, don't you? I guess you are really...
And now, with my help,
a devil
it's
thing,
possible.
demon.
Do you choose to use it? Say it.
I do. I choose your help.
Why?
Then it is done.
Oh god. Mistakes. They were made. Why would you do this? Can I just go back and write? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, hang on. Hello?
Hello?
Thank God you're okay. What happened?
What do you mean?
You were scared, and the call was cut off, and...
Oh, that's nothing. The generator died. It's fine now.
Oh. Okay.
Hi, Kieran.
I guess that's good. How do you feel? You sounded upset. I'm worried.
What's
I'm
going
good.
on here? I've just sold my soul to the devil so I could write.
I'm good, son. It's as you said. I'm exactly in the place I wanted to be.
Are you?
Yes, I'm sure. I need to get back to work. Good night.
Love you.
Oh god, you hung up on your son. Your physically handicapped son with an unknown physical illness. Ma'am, I bid you good night. I must write. Please leave me alone. Yeah, I wonder what happened to our son. I guess we just won't know. Right, okay. Let's see how this goes with the power of the devil behind me. Ooh, and then you go back into chapter 4. So it's quite nicely done. It breaks it up just a tiny bit because it can be quite repetitive doing this area. You're like, oh, okay, right, okay. It is 25 to. Now we've got a sponsored stream at 4. We're going to make a theme park. Probably several theme parks, actually. We'll do a little bit of campaign of Park Beyond, but also maybe some sandbox, if I trust myself enough. So I do want to have a break in good time for that. But I think we've probably got another 10 minutes. Yeah, black protagonist for the writer. So I don't... No, thank you. That might have just decided if we carry on for 10 minutes or not. I don't think there's any... I think they're all... It's just a rich white family, basically, in the original games. So it's quite a good way of incorporating a bit more diversity. My love, can you hear me? These messages change. So it wasn't that before, it was something else.
He tried to pull himself together.
And it also, her doing a bit of voiceover just gently puts you back in. So, 10 minutes. And then we'll pick it up next time. This looks like it's the child section.
Sweet Jesus! Did you just buy half of the department store?
I'm going to leave future me a lovely present. Yeah, Kieran, we had to move some stuff around, I'm afraid. It was yesterday. But they finished in an hour and a half. It was hot as balls, so I ended the stream early. At the moment, it's just like King of the Castle is, unfortunately, because there are demos coming out of all of the places. We've got Steam Next Fest this weekend, next weekend as well. I've got like 30 demos for games that I need to try and like fit in the schedule somewhere. So King of the Castle and Star Trek, actually, I genuinely forgot to put it in this week, even though we've got one stream left. Do I have to defend myself against a weird little child? Kids in marriage. Expect the best. Oh, that doll just disappeared. Brilliant.
Hush, Daddy's here.
Teleporting dolls.
Sometimes you must be in the dark to see.
Ah. Oh, hello. What? Surely I'm not just going in. Oh, no, no. Oh, piss off. Oh, I'm not here for meddling children. Meddling children. Which door? Delirious. Oh, that's rather rude. Hopeless. Oh, a child's drawing of a door. Nice. Again, like, it probably looked like this before, but... Oh, fuck. Not necessarily the same detail. I mean, look at that. I feel like before that was just a painting, or you looked at this and then...
Why pink?
Let her be herself.
Could be wrong. Ah. Oh, lovely. But yeah, this entire thing, they've remade it in Unreal Engine 5, and it's, like, colour palette wise, it's just ridiculous. What the fuck? Well, that's rather rude. I'll go this way then.
God, I am
Such an idiot. Sorry, I cut you off. Just rather conscious of the fact there's a... Thank you. There's a weird blob thing there. No.
Even though you've not been born yet, I can already feel your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I've never been a deeply religious person. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. But now, I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now, I'm playing sold-out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own. And yet, here you are, within me. I am quite possibly the happiest you so much.
Yeah, that's I don't know if she made a deal with the devil or whether it was part of the package that the artist like went in for, but yeah, it's all a bit. Maybe she didn't realise what she was saying yes to. Yes, give up like always. Get off. Get out. Oh, there are rats in here. Or mice.
As for your question, my sister tells me that Anne Blackwood is an extraordinary childminder. From what I saw, she deserves such praise.
The line that way. Oh. Get rid of that, thank you. Can't reach that door. That's fine. Who's this then? Is this Daddy? Hello? Is it Mummy? Bloody Mummy. Mummy. Oh. Well. Oh, shit. No. I'd forgotten about you. Absolutely not. Fuck right off. Very, very angry about these developments. Unnecessary. Oh, shit me. She's back. Ma'am, I am trying to leave. I don't actually know where I'm going. No, this is the downside. Go away. Oh, I think that's... I think we're okay. I think it might just a little gentle chase. Not a big, massive chase. Hello. What ho? These dolls. Oh, fuck off. Why is one over here now? Please. Stop it. Can't actually interact with this. Oh, no. No. Let's turn you back round. Come on. Back to the table. Got to socialise. Jesus wept. Why am I doing this? How's that? Oh, cute. This is a bit of a nightmare to actually drag, though. I think that's as far as it goes. That light is on. You have to be back over here. Oh. And then you... awkward doll. Come on. Done. Cheers. Thank you for shutting the door. Talking behind our backs. Hello? Who did what? Oh, you're upset, aren't you? Oh my god.
I had to move most of the dolls out of her room. It was getting ridiculous. You can't just throw gifts at her whenever you feel guilty for whatever it is you feel guilty for. She needs a father, not another useless distraction.
Whoops. Sorry, I put the thing down too aggressively. Yeah, Daddy. Stop buying her dolls. Jesus. Oh. And then Mummy died. I think. And... well... did you just throw a bucket at me? Oh, shit. I think you did. Well, I don't think the kid died. The kid can't die because the
Who are you
daughter...
even playing with?
daughter DLC. Who are you playing with? Mate. Have you not seen this series of films called Insidious? Oh no, sorry, Paranormal Activity is the one where she befriends a
What do you stand to win?
demonic man thing.
Time for you to choose a side.
Dude, why are you so aggressive? Oh, I see.
What? What's so funny?
Are we gonna have a little fight, are we? Go on then.
You see, Birdie, if you move it here and here, bam.
Bam. Shit. Tantrum child.
The man becomes king. It's just a matter of finding a good combination.
So, sorry, you telling me that you just schooled your child at checkers?
My little bird loved this game.
Because you're a sad little man. It sounds like you just took delight in kicking her ass. Not gonna lie. Oh, actually, this is not it, is it? It's this way. Sorry.
I need some peace and quiet to work. Is that too much to ask? This house is not a playground.
Can you stop breaking the lights, please? It's been quite difficult. Stop it. Your husband refuses to let your nephews beat him in Mario Kart, says it builds character. That sounds like an excuse. I mean, it is Mario Kart, though. It's like Monopoly. So certain things should just not be played. The rage. A little bit worried about all of the chalk, but whatever. Do you mind? Oh shit, there's a doll there. Oi! There's nothing in here. Oh. Okay.
I know she adores that toy, but I don't know. Something about it is very unsettling. Maybe it's the way she plays.
At least Mario Kart was fun.
She's not a happy child.
Oh.
It shows sometimes when she plays. Breaks my heart to see it.
Yeah, failure does build character, but you do have to let kids win. No, thank you. I'm not into that. Okay. Shit. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not... Oh, good lord.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Right, the others. Absolutely not. Oh. Christ.
What? No. Of course cutting your hair doesn't hurt, Birdie.
Gross. Is this?
We need a brush as soft as
Child's
child's hair.
hair. Oh no. Oh, I forgot about this. Where are you getting children's hair from? Better. Oh, Mitsuo Riverside, thank you very much for the 64 months. I'm keeping an eye on, I think it was Clockwork. Hello? Revolution. Oh. Oh, which stream should I chase? Greenhouse? Or what's the other option? Oh, fuck. Greenhouse? Or I guess up the stairs? Greenhouse? Greenhouse. Hello. We've gone green so far for everything. Oh, there's two of you now, okay. Okay, I'm gonna try once more. Oh, oh shit, hello. That's not okay. This is sufficiently horrifying. I can't get the lantern. There we go. I'm not sure why he was holding his hands up. He wasn't having it. Oh, fuck. She's crying again. Oh. Ma'am. Gone. Absolutely not. Oh, no. No! Thank you. Hi, ma'am. What a time for that. Jesus worked. Thank you. Thank you for the gift sub. It's not over yet. I think it should have just saved, though. Did that save? Has it saved? Where is this?
You like it, my little bird? Okay, we'll buy it. It will look great on the fireplace, don't you think, honey?
I'll tweet. Because I've got to do a tweet for it, so... don't worry, you won't. I've got to have a break as well.
If she really...
Fucking off, please. Where? Oh, you're there. Oh,
I
God.
should have let her express herself.
Oh, wait a minute, what? Sorry. Oh, shit. Here? Yes. No, I don't want that drawing. I need a child's hair, which is absolutely horrific, but I want some hair. Goodbye. No, no, thank you. Not today. I just need a child's hairbrush, and we should be good to go into a savey bit. Think that, yeah, okay, it's here, probably. Come on, hairbrush.
Earlier today, a typical quiet and peaceful neighborhood
What?
witnessed a scene straight out of a crime drama as social services accompanied by armed police officers descended upon the residence of a once famous painter and a recent widower, Apparently, the man had broken into a children's care center downtown and absconded with one of the young patients. Our sources claim that the girl was in fact the culprit's daughter, who had previously been removed from his care after a family court ruling. After unsuccessful attempts at negotiation, fearing that the man might harm the child, police officers stormed the building and apprehended the suspect. Eyewitnesses claim that as the paramedics escorted the girl out of the house, the man, still in handcuffs, fell to his knees and repeatedly exclaimed, "Please, she's all I have left."
Well. It's not great, is it? Do you mind? Should I follow? I'm going to follow it. Let's go. Lead on, weird little toy. Oh. I may regret this. Hello. I'm still. Oh.
Hey, what is that? Wait, what day is it?
Piss. Please don't do this. I just would like to find some hair, and then I will depart. Oh, shit. Don't fall down the stairs, me. We have a rat door, a cat door. Oh, hello. Multiple sets of stairs. It's alright, my lantern ran out. A dog door. Stairs. Hey, Lulu. Stop it now. There was a dog. We didn't talk about it. Is Mother gonna show up? Mother, please. Mother, I want a time limit. I do want a break. So it's supposed to be a 2-hour stream. Here she comes. Well, I tend to do 3 hours, so we have time for a break. Dog door. Cat. Cat. Come on. Ah! That was unpleasant. Sorry if you have a cat at home. Guess she couldn't hear that. Holy shit. Where are you? She's coming. Go down the stairs. Cat was here somewhere. Fuck off. Oh, it's here. So I have to be really careful. I have to be able to defend myself from her too. Holy shit, madam. Here she comes. Oh shit. I think she just got me. Oh. Oh no, I think that was supposed to happen. Right? Yeah, I think that was supposed to happen. In that case, we'll pick this up next time. Whew. Whew. Because that's plenty of that for me today. No, it's great. They've done a fantastic job on that. Like, graphics, optimization, all of that. very, very impressed. More Layers of Fear next week.